Hello everyone, I'm Fallen, and this is the beginning of the series Why You Should Play X, which will hopefully incentivize people to learn weapon swapping with most, if not all, of the currently available weapons. The first episode is dedicated to the Mace, as it's incredibly underrated by many. The Mace's primary attacks deal decent damage, coming in at a combo DPS of about 68% of your physical power, but unlike the whip, the range is too mediocre to justify watching with it in most or all cases. The Q is great movement with a short startup time, dealing 150% of your physical power as damage, meaning that it's equal to a greatsword Q. It's also not that much slower than a greatsword Q, especially when you factor in your own movement speed due to the lower recovery and startup time. It also has the added benefit of being able to curve around barriers, and this can be done extremely late to also avoid hitting counters. The E is, in my opinion, why you play Mace. The Q is good enough, but mostly an excuse to replace something, for example, the greatsword. You generally want quick abilities on your hotbar, as inventory swapping them can be very problematic, and this is the fastest CC in the game, if you don't factor in spear Q, but this has more range. 250 to 270 milliseconds is around the average reaction time for a human. Subtracting your ping from that number while knowing that there is the potential for the amazing netcode we love SLS to bug out and hit you regardless, you are left with a lightning fast CC quite literally on a stick. What's not to love? If you're stacking movement speed, it's a true combo into spear Q, otherwise a whip or two, etc. This is all while allowing you to safely disengage afterwards if you wish. The only real downside is a potential teammate not being ready for it, as the movement can be unpredictable, but that goes for everything. If you don't have Mace available and you're in a close quarters fight with someone who does, you're at an insane disadvantage the moment you use your counter. The Mace's artifact version, the Hand of Winter, is frankly excellent. If you have a way to apply chill, I would definitely consider running it due to it having all the benefits of a regular mace, combined with insane Nova potential against frozen targets. We're talking hundreds of possible damage here. The E sets this up perfectly, but potentially gives you more time for a spear Q if you're not running full movement speed. Against a chill target of course, since freeze lasts longer than an incap. Hell, even if you don't have a way to apply chill but you have a teammate who does, use it! The Nova potential is insane, as I've already said, and you don't lose much from the 50 damage smack ability, dealing slightly less damage due to the lack of physical amplification stats. These also a true combo into Frost Dash's freeze, which in turn obviously combos perfectly into the Q for lots of damage. It's a freeze, obviously combos. It's also very useful for Scholar combos. It's not something that I feel I can talk about really, my experience is mostly on the receiving end. However, I can confirm that they do hurt. A lot. Suffice it to say that, in terms of priority for your hotbar slot, the Mace is up there right after the iframe weapons, and something as core as like spear or whip. Run it.